Welcome back everyone to All the Beer No Idea. Yes, yet another beer review. I'm not wearing this for like 7 nights. This is just one night, which, yes, I don't look like a smelly so-and-so, but I clearly look like an alcoholic. So I've only had a few. I think this will be my 4th beer tonight, so not exactly cause any problems there, am I? Not exactly going over the top. So next up is a beer again that I've got from my local ale house, the Bastion Ale House in Oswestry. As I always say, anyone round Oswestry surrounding areas, get some cans in there, go and support them, certainly when they reopen. Don't know when that'll be, but you know, you can get takeaways and that, so support them because they're a great little place. So enough of that lot. As I say, this beer is from there that I picked up, and it's from First Chop Brewing, and it's a can of their Pod Vanilla Stout. It's a 330ml can coming in at 4.2%, £2.70. Yes, you probably could pick it up somewhere cheaper, but in these times, in a local little ale house, it's probably the going rate really. So I'm not too bothered about that. I'll support them. The bloke's always nice to me, and I think if you chuck your bit into them, they'll do the same back to you. So without further ado, yeah, it's a quick. I wouldn't say the label stands out to me. I don't think it was a label that stood out to me that made me buy it. It was the fact that it was just a vanilla stout and it was something different. So let's get it out of the can into a glass and see what we get. I've got a chocolate and vanilla stout from Purple Moose Brewery, and I very nearly got the two out and done a comparison, but didn't go with it, just because this just says vanilla stout, although no doubt there's chocolate in there, whereas the other one's trying to be a chocolate and vanilla stout. So I thought a comparison thing wouldn't necessarily be fair because they're both claiming to be slightly different drinks. So yes, I've just gone with this one for now. So in a glass, bit hard to see in this light, that my main light's crap, so I don't get a very good thing. I'm going to say it's not quite jet black, but a very, 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 very rich, deep, dark chocolate sort of colour. I can't see any sort of carbonation. There's a good finger and a half of foamy off-white head, tan head, probably off-white. I'll go off-white, slightly more than off-white and less than a tan. So, but I mean, it looks good. So let's dive in, get a nose on it. Yep, stouty, the typical sort of stout aromas that you get off it. You are getting vanilla in there. And you're getting the chocolate aromas in, milk chocolate, I would say. I probably could have, getting in the light now, I probably could have done this maybe with the other one, because you're certainly getting a milk chocolate aroma in there. You're certainly getting the vanilla. You're getting that rich, stouty, malty, roasted malts in there. It smells good. I'm not going to say it smells unbelievable, but it has a really nice smell. It smells like a nice stout. So without further ado, let's dive in there. So cheers everyone. First thing I got from that little mouthful, as soon as I started drinking it, I felt the body was a little bit thin, if I'm totally honest. It's 4.2%. Probably shouldn't expect too much. And I'm getting that dark, rich, malty bitterness in there. Without a doubt, the body is thin on that. I'm getting that bitter malt taste in there, which you pretty much associate with stouts in general. You know, you get that bitterness in there. Mouthfeel is just a bit like the body, really. You're getting a rich, dark, malty bitterness. Well, I say malty. It's coming from the roasted malts, but you're getting that bitterness, as I've said, from what you get from most stouts. I wouldn't say, for me, the vanilla's not really coming through in the taste. The bitterness is overpowering that. The chocolate aromas that I was kind of getting at, excuse me, the chocolate aromas I was getting at the start, I don't feel like I'm getting them in the taste. Yeah, if I'm my personal view, of course, all this is it's not that great. I really don't want to sort of slate them, but it's very, from what I remember of Guinness, it's very much Guinness style, but without the Guinness has, you know, the nitro and everything, and gives it a much smoother feel in the mouth, a much creamier body. This has got all the bitterness, if you like, of a Guinness. I mean, if the vanilla is in there in the taste, it's very minimal for me. I would say there's maybe more of a subtle sweetness on the taste, but ultimately the bitterness is taking over. So don't get me wrong, it's not a bad tasting drink. It's a stout, but is it anything special for what you're paying? For me, no. Again, like I say, I know I'm going to be paying more from the little bottle shop where I buy from. I mean, if a supermarket done this and it was £1.80 or something, I would still have the same view that it's not something that really sort of shows off as a great beer. It's an average beer for me. An average beer that you could probably pick something up like it in Morrison's as a 4 for £6 in a 500ml bottle. Like I said, I'm not going to knock the ale house for their prices or the can, but the beer is very average. Had worse, had a lot better. So if you're thinking of getting one, by all means try one. For me, there's better out there. If you've had it already, let me know what you think. Like, share, murder me in the comments, subscribe, and thank you to everyone that watches. Much appreciated. And whatever you're drinking, enjoy. I'll finish this off a little bit, excuse me, a little bit disappointed. Are you getting the 4.2%, which I never mentioned? Drinking as it is, probably. Drinks at that, I would say. So, yeah. Thanks for watching, thanks for sharing, subscribing, this, that and the other. I've gone over 10 minutes now, I'm waffling too much. Enjoy what you're drinking. I'm going to finish this off and I'll see you all again on another beer review. Cheers.